Welcome everybody here to SPTV and 90 FM's broadcast of Pointers hockey action here in KB Willett Arena. We're going to get the starting lineups and national anthems here as we get in the day 2 of semifinal action. Will Haroldson alongside me, Jack Zenil. Welcome in, Jack. Good to have you. You were behind the scenes yesterday, but now you're in the action. How you feeling?
A little nervous.
A little nervous?
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's all right.
But I'm all ready.
We won't kick you out if you do a bad job. But actually, no promises. But just messing with you. We're getting through some starting lineups here, and first for the Yellow Jackets, we'll start up tonight. For the goaltenders, I didn't quite catch that number 35. You want to hand that over? So they got 35 in the guest. Miles Hector, he was there yesterday. Troy Quinn, number 4, the 6'4" sophomore out of Nippon, Ontario. As well, number 25 for the Yellow Jackets, Charles Martin. Connor McLean, number 6 as well, and forward, number 20, Jordan Martin. So that'll be the starting lineup for the Yellow Jackets. So David Kaplan, sorry, I was one short on that one, but Pointers will have Wagner in the net once again. Played a really solid game yesterday as we're getting the starting lineups here for Stevens Point, as the Pointers are one game away from the WIAC championship game, 1 week away from today on March 5th. So as we said, Ryan Wagner in the goal, the 5'11" senior out of Indy. Wagner had a nice game yesterday. Came up clutch really in the end of that game there. And Nick Gonrowski also had a really solid game yesterday. Didn't get into the scoring column goal-wise, also had some nice assists and really contributed for the team yesterday. Brady Smith, as they give him the Tom Brady Smith as the GOAT. But they'll get also Dawson Sincaria is also in for the Pointers. Similar starting lineup to yesterday, as Stevens Point is getting ready, everything go. Carter Rue also in there. He'll be doing the majority of the face-offs for the Pointers tonight. And finally, for the Pointers, is Jordan Fader, the captain of this squad, as we're getting ready here for the national anthem. And we're going to let you guys listen in here as the national anthem will be presented here quickly. So we'll take a break as you listen into the national anthem.
At this time, would you please rise for the playing of our national anthem, sung tonight by Allie Weaver.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets in glow, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Great job there on the national anthem, getting everything set, and now we're getting closer and closer to opening face-off. Jack, let's get some final kind of keys to this one for the Pointers. what are some keys to the game for the Pointers to advance to a championship game?
I definitely think the biggest thing is going to be not giving up stupid penalties. We had quite a few that I thought we definitely could have avoided, but I mean, that's really the only thing I would say that Pointers need to improve on.
Really, through the first period and a half yesterday, it was a pretty clean game.
Yeah,
And
it was
it
really
wasn't
just
until the later stages of that second period and in the third period things got a little ugly, as there was a 5-minute major to end the game that made things a little bit closer, but Brian Wagner came in clutch for the Pointers and really shut that last 5 minutes down for the Pointers. So here we go, getting close to opening face-off here between Stevens Point and the Yellow Jackets. Game 2 of this best-of-3 series. Game 3 to be determined if needed, but hopefully there won't be one. Carter Rue will get ready for the face-off as we are underway, and Rue wins the opening face-off as the Pointers now have control, and immediately losing his stick is Dawson Sincario, and icing called right away on the Pointers. So a quick 9 seconds as we get a icing called, and
maybe
action.
Foul? I think it was the right wing on, or the left wing on Superior.
Oh, they're saying a penalty right away. No, they're going to say that was Dawson Sincario on the penalty for the Pointers. So, or both sides have one. Couldn't quite see it. Maybe getting into a little bit of a scuffle there. As
Right before the puck dropped, they were pushing each other, and then Superior knocked his stick right out of his hands.
None of it, and face-off one. So 4-on-4 action here for a bit. And Pointers now have the puck behind the net as Rue will now kind of flip it to the slot. Now the puck will enter center ice. Yellow Jackets and Pointers here, 4-on-4 action early in this one. So we were talking about having a clean game, and literally 9 seconds into the game, penalty on both sides. So we were talking, Brody and I were talking about the announcer jinx a little bit last night. So Pointers, it looks like we may have jinxed the Pointers a little bit as Faders kind of slashing, finding his way up the ice. And now with the puck stuck behind the boards, and now the Yellow Jackets will take control behind the net for the Yellow Jackets, and a chance at a breakaway, but they were unable to come up with the puck, were the Pointers. Troy Quinn had a good game last night, really was in there messing things up defensively for the Yellow Jackets, and Mick Hennigan had a chance at it, and the puck was really stuck alongside the boards, and now Witherspoon up the ice, looks to slow things down as the puck exits the zone. So not great puck handling there early. Is 4-on-4 action. Not exactly fast-paced here to start this one here, Jack, but they're taking their time to set up the offense, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, I'm definitely already seeing that it's already pretty physical as it is.
Brett Hummerstone going up the ice as goaltender makes an easy pad save with 18:12 to go in the first period. Listening to Pointers hockey action here on SBTV and WWSP Stevens Point 90 FM. 21 seconds left on the 4-on-4 action. 0-0. Well, if you were hoping for quick fireworks, you got quick fireworks in a penalty. And now Stevens Point with a shot and an easy pad save. So quick to the trigger on that, almost. And now McReynolds will get ready for the face-off against the Yellow Jackets, number 19, Ty Proffitt. As McReynolds unable to come up with it. Checking into the game, Noah Finstrom. Finstrom had a pivotal goal in the later stages of the game that gave the Pointers a 2-goal lead. Both sides are now full strength, so nobody able to score on the early 4-on-4 action as we're approaching about 3 minutes gone by here in the first period. Smith with it behind the net, now loses control of it and finds it to Gonrowski, who flips it up the ice. skating it back close to center ice as Gunrowski unable to come up with it. Now takes a tumble behind the net, and I believe that was David Hill for the Pointers who got it out of there. Now it finds its way back to Junker, and it finds the stick of the Yellow Jacket, but a good poke in the lane there as Cody Moline got it off of the stick, and now Moline hustling up the ice has his partner, Andrew Pulias, and a shot on goal, but an easy save by the goaltender. .17 on the dot to go here. Pointers and Yellow Jackets tied 0-0 here in the opening period. Face-off tie-up won by the Yellow Jackets, and now they control it in their own defensive zone. Flip it up, and they tie up right around center ice, and now the Yellow Jackets will try to control things, flip it over to the side, and now they'll go on the attack. Wagner getting ready for the offensive threat. Nice hit behind the net by Junker. Another nice hit there by McReynolds up front. A lot of traffic and a shot on goal, but a swing and a miss. Now McReynolds trying to clear the zone. He does, and icing will be called. And no, it will not be called, but a pass to the slot, and Rue had a chance at it. Wraparound pass, finds his way to Fader, and just clearing the zone. And I think they're going to get icing as they do. So pace picking up a little bit here in this first about 4 minutes of this game. Anything you've noticed in particular that has not been going well for the Pointers?
I don't know. I just definitely have noticed that both teams are a lot more physical tonight right off the bat. We didn't get that till about halfway through the second before. So
maybe that 5-minute major penalty at the end of the game last night has something to do with a little bit of the physicality for both sides here. As Mick Hennigan now with the puck will go behind the net, pass to the slot, nobody home. There was a good play by Hennigan, just unable to set things up as Camarati hit the deck, and now the Pointers on the move, get a pass and an easy pad save. Great play by the goaltender as he's able to just gobble it up. Hector on the save. Words being exchanged between Will Blake and McReynolds as, like you said, it's getting a little feisty in here between both sides. Finstrom gets ready for the opening faceoff between number 18 for the Yellow Jackets. That is, can't find it, but a big hit on the sideboards as now the Pointers will kick it out of their own defensive zone. Yellow Jackets trying to get on the board first tonight. That would seem like a big key to them, being on the road, being in a win-or-go-home situation. And now the Pointers, if they hustle, will have a 2-on-2 situation here. Jake Tice instead just dumps it into the zone, and now Finstrom will have to go behind and losing control of the puck, and now finds its way into a Yellow Jacket stick and up across the ice. But not crisp passing here early in this one. Tice now with it is, just as I say it, a swing and a miss, but it finds its way over to McReynolds, and quickly streaking up the ice was David Hill. And nobody can really control it. Now McReynolds flips it over to Evan Junker, who has tried to get the offense going for the Pointers, and poke checking are the Yellow Jackets number 7, Reed Stark. Stark had a big time goal yesterday in the third period that brought this to a 1-score game on a power play. 14:50 to go, first period action here at KB Willett Arena. Regular season champs Pointers are trying to capture the conference outright this season, win both conference tournament and the regular season, and go into the NCAAs with that. A tie-up on the face-off, and eventually corralled and sent into the opposing zone by Stark, and now flipping it on a bank pass by Pointers and offsides are the Yellow Jackets. So crisp passing has not really been.
Yeah, everyone's looking a little shaky. I mean,
maybe emotions still riding a little high here from yesterday's really slugfest late in the game. It seemed like Pointers really in control as Rue gets ready for the face-off, and it is a tie-up, but kicking it back to his teammate is Rue. It really seemed like the Pointers were really in control for most of that game, but the Yellow Jackets, really to their credit, fought back and really made this game a lot more interesting as they score early, as caught in the corner, and looks like it just zipped right by. It didn't look like it maybe went 5-hole as the Pointers get on the board first here. So big time goal. Looks like they're gonna say it was Carter Rue on the goal. Really looked like there was a lot of bodies in the lane, but just beating the goaltender was Rue, and gets the Pointers on the board early here. Just about 6 minutes into the game. Man, big time momentum for the Pointers getting on the board first. Now we got a 1-0 game. Stevens Point on top of the Yellow Jackets here, as now the Pointers have a lead for the first time today and will look to try to add on to it. Evan Junker tried to get it up to Witherspoon, and just gobbling it up is the goaltender. Carter Rue is the goal, did score the goal for the Pointers. As, like we said, getting that first, for whoever scores first today, really helps.
Definitely helps some morale.
Typically whoever scores first has the momentum, and now the Pointers with the puck again. Junker will get it, and looks like he'll get called for icing, but instead the goaltender just covered it up. Instead, they're just keeping things going here, and I thought maybe they covered up for a second, and a pass to the slot. Nobody home, as Fletcher Anderson is the closest to the puck. And now pass across the ice, off sides a bit. Man, there's just some bodies flying around, as the puck is just still flying around. Now Fletcher Anderson has it, has Finstrom alongside him. Anderson going up the ice, trying to get a pass, now shoots it, and that'll go up and out of play. So 13:23 to go. Pointers on top 1-0 here. First period goal, big time goal for the Pointers. Carter Rue gets into the scoring column. Finstrom on the face-off here for the Pointers, as they're gonna say get away, and puck drop controlled by the Pointers, and now they're on the attack. Tice now with it. Now he'll shoot, and a lot of bodies in the lane. Finstrom can't grab it, and now the Yellow Jackets on the attack, going up the ice quickly. Pointers can't get back set defensively, and an easy glove save, and Wagner will just gobble it up. So aggressiveness by both sides, maybe a little quick to the trigger there, let offense set up there, and you had a legitimate offensive threat there, but just quickly shooting, and
yeah, it was definitely trying to get that fast break aspect off of that one.
Easy save by Wagner, as the Pointers win the opening faceoff, but aggressively going after the puck are the Yellow Jackets. Now the Pointers, Finstrom on the move. Finstrom now makes some fancy passing and trying to get it over the corner to Moradio, but nobody home, and a shot goes high, and nobody home. Across the ice, another slap shot. That one goes wide. That was Mick Hennigan this time. And now fighting behind the net is Finstrom. Got a player all over him. That is Troy for the Yellow Jackets. Number 4, Troy Quinn. Man, the puck goes right off the face mask of Wagner as he's just trying to locate it. It's really stuck behind the net for the Pointers, and really just stuck on a stick. Nobody can get it out. Now finally the Yellow Jackets clear here. Really unlucky bounce there. Maybe had a chance at a nice shot, and now Finstrom will just dump the puck into center ice, and now have a one-on-one opportunity if they hustle, but they don't. Great closeout by Brady Smith, and now Moline will try to exit the puck, and kicking it up to the front, but great interception there by Moline. Gets the puck out of the zone and trying to hustle it up the ice, and now grabbed in a quick shot as it goes behind the goaltender. That was a dangerous play. Mishandling it, and another shot and a score on the rebound. Oh, what a play. Just the goaltender was really focused in on making the save. Didn't even see Hill come in for the Pointers. David Hill with the score, and the Pointers are up 2-0 here in the first period. Or I think that may have been Cody Moline on the goal. Nonetheless, what a great just following the puck by the Pointers and just beating Hector. Goaltender thought he made an easy save. Rue wins the faceoff, and now the Pointers on the attack once again. Quick pass to the slot, and Fader trying to set things. Oh my goodness. May had a chance at that, as now fighting for it in the corner, as it was David Hill on the goal, and now the Yellow Jackets have a 4-on-2, and now a chance at a breakaway, but hitting the deck is Sincario, and now Fader fighting for it in the corner. Moline on the assist, and now intercepted by Fader, and on the move goes the Pointers captain, pass to the slot to Rue, and nothing doing. Defense in the way. Junker will send it back to the stick of Sincario, and they'll try to get it in a pass, or a shot, excuse me, that goes off the leg of Hector. So a rough start, almost another chance there, as Hector isn't really guarding the crease all that well so far.
He's so,
he's leaving. That is a big time shot on Sincario as he hits the deck. They're gonna get delayed penalty coming up against, as they pull the goaltender for Stevens Point to try to get a man advantage here, as there's going to be a delayed penalty on the Yellow Jackets. And here we go. Going up the ice is Witherspoon. Witherspoon trying to take advantage of the on man as he's flipping it up, and Fletcher Anderson will try to control it. Anderson can't control it now. Finally gets it over to his partner, McReynolds. McReynolds will try to set things up, trying to get a score, and a pass to the slot. And a shot by Junker, and nothing going, and finally a stoppage in play. And looks like they're going to get a slashing called against the Yellow Jackets, as Sincario took a huge shot there. Maybe talking about a bit. We were talking about how we thought yesterday when Luis 25 for the Pointers had that 5-minute major and got ejected, that there was talk it was a shot to the head, and that's why he was ejected. So for the Yellow Jackets, it's number 29. You want to grab that number for me here, Jack? Number 29 for the Yellow Jackets, in doing 2 minutes for slashing.
It was Colton Bates.
Colton Bates hit with the slashing, or they'll say high sticking. Pass over, a bank pass over, not controlling the puck much. Now Nick Hennigan at the top trying to set the offense up, over to Witherspoon, now to the bottom to number 9, that's McReynolds, and now can't able to control it. Now trying to flip it up and can't keep it in the zone, and David Hill will corral it. Hill has the second goal of the night, as Stevens Point student section are really letting the Yellow Jackets hear it, as now they'll just get the offense set up. Hennigan will get it down low, and now a shot on goal with a pad save, and still in front, setting it up back to Hill. Had another chance, but a great dive in the lane, and can't control the puck as it skips off the stick of Hennigan, and the Pointers will make a line change. Anderson will now corral it. Hennigan will go to the bench, and now the Pointers will get things going, get it up to Sincario. Good to see him back on the ice after he took that little bit of a vicious hit, and now the Pointers still fighting for the puck, can't find it. Nobody can locate it, and it skips back to center ice. 45 seconds left of the power play. Stevens Point up 2-0 here with 9 minutes to go. Fader now with the puck, and so get it over to Hennigan at the top to Anderson. Anderson trying to get the offense set up here, over to Smith, over to Anderson. Anderson stuck in the corner with it, shot in front, almost another chance for Fader. Beautifully set up there, as Smith keeps the puck in the zone for a moment, but now loses it. Now on the run are the Yellow Jackets, and a poke check there by Anderson, and a great job to get the puck off of the defender's stick, and now Brady Smith will control it and get it up to Fader. Fader with an outlet pass over to Sincario, and trying to wait for his teammates to get across the center line, but great job by the Yellow Jackets penalty kill team as they get rid of the Pointers power play. It's something Brody and I talked about a bit last game, that the Pointers have really struggled to score during the power play. And that's an area where you got to get a little better at, and offsides against the Yellow Jackets. But when you're up 2-0, it's pretty hard to find something negative to talk about.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I definitely think we had a conversation previous to the game. I think that that's going to be essential if they would go to the national tournament is they're definitely going to need those power play scores.
Face-off won by the Yellow Jackets, and now controlling it and just flipping it into the zone. And now Junker will try to get it out, and he will get it over to Moline. A nice collision there on the corner boards. Can't find a puck, trying to set things up, goes behind the net, trying to get Wagner snapping, but he's able to close quickly, and now the Pointers are hustling for the puck and intercepting that pass, but unable to do anything with it is number 25 for the Pointers, Andrew Poulias, and going up the ice, but that pass intercepted and then flipped into the zone, and icing called on the Yellow Jackets with 7:30 to go first period. Man, this is after a little slow first couple minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Pointers have been able to kind of crank up the intensity, and we were talking about it's a very difficult team to come back when you're down 2-0. Pointers got the 2-0 lead, but they don't want to be complacent. They want to add to this lead, and definitely had a chance there on the power play, but still with the puck in the offensive zone and losing control of it. Tice fighting for it in the corner, and now the Yellow Jackets will get things going, but it skips off of a stick and icing the call. So let's look back to the goals the Pointers have scored. Anything stick out to you in particular on the way they executed those goals?
They're definitely getting the goal. Yellow Jackets goalie out of the crease. I mean, he's way out. I mean, even when they had a couple of those opportunities that they missed, the goalie was way out of the crease, and definitely could have been an easy point. But
I think, yeah, that's a great point, that it seems like he was almost out of place.
yes,
And really just wasn't ready for it. David Hill's goal was really a rebound that I don't even think Hector knew he was there.
yeah,
And or it didn't even seem like he knew it was there, as now McReynolds will take it across center ice and into the offensive zone, and battling for it along the boards are the Pointers. But to your point, like, I'm not saying he's playing poorly. There's still a lot of time left in the game, but
yeah.
he's been almost out of sync here, maybe a little fatigued from playing yesterday as well.
That definitely could
sets
be a possibility.
Both sides are making a line change, excuse me, and now the Yellow Jackets will get on side, and a block by Sincario on the top, and now the Yellow Jackets will try to get the offense going. They really haven't been that much of an offensive threat this game, and now Smith will try to just clear it, and he will get it up, and a check in the corner, and the Pointers will now flip it into their offensive zone, and the Yellow Jackets will just send it right back. Stark with it now. He'll go up the ice and take a shot, but a stick in the lane, and Wagner will just gobble it up. So 5:55 to go in the first period. 2-0. Pointers have been dominant in this first period. Really, that's really all you can say. Pointers have been dominant. Wagner has been owning the crease. Somebody lost a stick, or somebody broke a stick, rather. Couldn't see.
Oh, yeah, that's a broken stick.
So some broken lumber on the ice, and the face-off coming between Witherspoon. Here we go. Face-off tie-up, and trying to corral out of the Pointers in a shot, lazy shot on goal, and easily avoided. There's Wagner. Hennigan fighting for the puck behind the net, and now Pointers will try to clear the offensive. Really some fancy puck handling here at the top, maybe a little too fancy, and I think they're going to get a penalty.
Yeah.
There is a delayed penalty coming, and hitting the deck is Radio, and yep, here comes the penalty. I think they're going to hit Nick Hennigan with that slashing. So 2 minutes for. We'll get the official call on who it is on. I think it is on Nick Hennigan. So Pointers penalty kill team, they're out there early in the game, but late in the first period. So we're talking about both sides need to play clean, and both sides have not played clean this game. And Pointers are going to have to try to kill off this penalty. And oh, but they change it. Let's say it was Nicholas Amoradio for tripping. Originally, they had Hennigan up there.
I mean, he definitely looked like he came out at his feet. Kind of fell on his back more than anything.
Yeah, it looked like maybe they just collided into one another and just hit the deck.
Yeah, it might have been intentional. It might not have been. I know the stick was by the Yellow Jackets skates, but
So, yeah, that's kind of one of those situations where offside's the call against the Yellow Jackets. It's one of those situations where when you're a referee, you almost have to make a call on that when you see something like that happen. So unfortunate for the Pointers in that scenario, but now a chance to win the face-off here. 4:58, minute 32 to go in the power play. 4:58 to go first period. Pointers up 2-0 in the second game of the semifinal round of the WIAC men's ice hockey tournament. Heading up the ice are the Yellow Jackets, but good closing defense by the Pointers and flipping it out of the zone. Well done there by Gonrowski. Hector comes out from behind the net now. Troy. Now attacking are the Yellow Jackets and slowing it down. And again, puck stuck behind the net. Still stuck behind the net, unable to get it out.
Yeah.
Oh, man, they're just.
We got everyone up against the wall, against the glass right now.
Got to get it out of there. Come on now. That does favor the Pointers a little bit, as it took a little time off of the Yellow Jackets penalty, or power play, excuse me, as they're going to try to get a slap shot up in front and a score for the Yellow Jackets. Ooh, that was textbook right there. Went 5-hole on Hector. Wow, that was big time. They definitely needed that goal there, as Pointers looked like they were really all in control of that one, and just sneaked that one right by Wagner. And so maybe a shift in momentum here for the Pointers, or excuse me, for the Yellow Jackets, as now they're only down by 1, as we have 4 minutes and 1 second to go in this first period. Rue wins the faceoff with ease. Now the Pointers still up by 1, but they want to get back to that 2-point cushion. And fighting for it across the boards and skating across the ice and trying to outlet pass it is the goaltender. And no icing. Bates on the goal for the Yellow Jackets. And now Gonrowski coming up the ice and setting up his teammate. Can't find the puck is Hector, and now the Yellow Jackets on the push. Pointers and Yellow Jackets in a nice, highly contested. This is what you want in a semifinal round. Two really talented teams going at it. Stevens Point threw a haymaker early, and a little bit of not really a haymaker, but a little bit of a right hook answer by the Yellow Jackets to get themselves right back in it.
Oh yeah, I feel like they definitely got a little bit of mojo back.
Without question. You can just kind of see on their body language the way they're kind of hustling up and playing a lot more physical, that they're definitely in this game. A little bit more, I don't want to say they woke up, but they definitely are playing with a little bit more intensity. Now Fletcher Anderson will just clear the puck out of the zone with 2:40 to go here in the first period. Yellow Jackets trying to get stuff going. Now Junker can't find the puck, and it goes to the stick of a Yellow Jacket. Troy Quinn loses control of it. Now flips it, and Junker can't find it. It goes off his chest plate, and now McReynolds will just get it up and get things going. Excuse me, that was Hummerstone on it, and almost taking out his own player. And a check across the boards, beautifully done there. Legal one, as looks like maybe not legal, as they're gonna hit Hummerstone with a penalty. As another opportunity here for the Yellow Jackets to make this one a entirely different hockey game here, if they can get another goal and draw this one into a 2-2 game here. Talking about you got to slow down the penalties, and man, they were not able to do that. It's been a pretty not very disciplined first period for both sides. Face-off won by the Pointers, and Hennigan behind the net. He'll hit the deck, and now trying to get it out of their own zone. And elbowing is called for Homerstone, who's setting up the offense here are the Yellow Jackets. That's Quinn at the top. Stark had a
Trying to
goal
get that-
yesterday.
They're definitely trying to get that deep slap shot.
Oh, and just a little bit of a miss. Looking for a rebound, and it set up perfectly. Stark really had a similar kind of goal here in a period yesterday as a shot. That one's too wide, and Stark now will corral it, and flipping it up the ice are the Pointers, and now this is danger here as it was, but great recovery there by the Pointers, number 20, Wilson Northey, one of the seniors on this club. And flipping it out of the zone and hustling down the ice is Northey. He's got nobody on him, and gobbling it up is Fader. He's got to wait for his teammate to get on sides, and now Fader will get it try to get over to Northey. Up front past the slot, and now a chance here for Junker, and a shot hits the chest plate of the goaltender. Ooh, that was a chance to get another shorthanded goal here, but all the momentum in favor of the Yellow Jackets. So definitely would have grabbed the momentum right back if you're able to get a shorthanded.
Oh, yeah.
Just about the Pointers will be, their penalty kill will be out here the entire rest of the first period, essentially. 6 seconds left of, left of the period when we'll be at full strength. Stevens Point with the puck in the corner, and now the Yellow Jackets will take control. 2-1 is the score in the later stages of this game here, or this period, not game, as now the Pointers and the Yellow Jackets are in a highly contested game. Pointers won yesterday 4-3 and won the first of 3 if necessary, and now Junker with the puck behind the net. This may be another smart play. You want to slow,
now he's just holding it there, so
get the puck stuck behind the boards and waste this penalty kill, and now just kind of clear it. That took up about 10 whole seconds off the clock there, so smart play by Junker. And now the Yellow Jackets are behind the net. Full strength with about 5 seconds left to go, but almost a chance by Homerstone to kind of steal it. And if zero's on the clock, it's a 2-1 game here. Pointers got out to a 2-0 lead, but a goal in the later stages, about 15 minutes in by the Yellow Jackets, makes this a 1-score game. We're going to take a break here on SBTV and 90 FM and come back after the first intermission with some more Pointers hockey action here. So don't go away. We will be right back. Welcome back here to SBTV and 90 FM's broadcast of Pointers hockey action here in KB Willett Arena. Got a 2-1 game here. Anything that you can think of right away here, Jack, that needs to be said for the Pointers, because it seems like this next couple of minutes here, or whoever scores this goal, is going to really change the way this game really is.
I mean, I definitely think that this next goal is going to be influential to the outcome of this game. I think it's going to give whatever team tremendous confidence to do what they're trying to do best and take them to the championship.
Without question, Superior obviously would have to win 2 in a row to get there. Stevens Point, you win 1 and you're on your way to the championship game next Saturday. Would be here in KB Willett Arena. Opponent unsure. It's either be Eau Claire, who won last night, or River Falls. I think a conversation between the referees and both captains of the squad about the altercation that you pointed out.
Yeah, there may have been something right as the buzzer went off at the end of last period.
Looked like there was about like 5 seconds left. Maybe a guy came out. Or as soon as he came out of the goal,
it was right when we got full power, and there was a little altercation at the Pointer bench, but
face-off won by the Yellow Jackets, and now we're underway here in the second period. Pointers up 2-1 here. And Pointers hockey action as will immediately get a icing called. Or a penalty, seems. Or I'm not quite sure what the call is. It is a penalty immediately. So very similar to the Pointers very similar to the first period. Pointers immediately get a penalty to start the second period. Not very good composure.
This one's just not as in favor because we're not going 4-on-4, we're going 4-on-5.
Dawson Cario again, that's his second penalty of the game. And now the Pointers penalty kill team will have to be out there 1 for 2 and killing penalties tonight. Gave up a goal. Gave up the lone goal that the Yellow Jackets scored on a power play earlier in the first period, as now they're on the attack, moving quickly up the ice, and going are the Yellow Jackets, and that one looks like it hit the top of a stick, and I think they're going to get a penalty against the Yellow Jackets, and they'll say tripping. Or no, they'll get, another one on the Pointers, so it'll be 5-on-3 action here. So really, really rough start here for the Pointers. So we're gonna look at the shots on goal here for both squads, as in favor of the Pointers, 13-6. Wilson Northey, the guilty party for the Pointers. And now they're really going to have to dig deep here as, right behind the net. Looked like that one was on line here. And a shot across, that one's too wide and hitting the deck. And oh boy, that's a little costly. Unable to stay on his feet. And now here come the Yellow Jackets back on the attack, going up the ice quickly, trying to set things up. Again, 5-on-3. The top. Trying to set the offense up, looking like they're trying to get a goalie screen down low. Chance to try to tie things up here, and Wagner will just gobble this one up. Great job there by Wagner.
We'll be back on 4-5 in 47 seconds here.
So Pointers will still be with their penalty kill squad out there even after they end this 5-on-3 if they get to that point, as a face-off is won by the Yellow Jackets, and now controlling it up at the top is Stark with a shot. That one goes, oh my, and it looks like Mick Hennigan got in the way, And looked like there was a chance for a rebound. Wagner
Yeah.
was not in place.
Left side of the goal.
Was wide open for a rebound. That's what Hector got hit with as when the Pointers scored their second goal. Still 3 on 5 as a face-off won by the Yellow Jackets, and now they'll get things going offensively here. Big chance to bring this game back to essentially an all-new ball game if they're able to make this a 2-2 game. And clearing the zone are the Pointers, and now getting the stuff set up are the Yellow Jackets. Stark had a big-time goal yesterday's game to make things interesting, and there he is again, and nothing doing. Great stop by Wagner.
Wagner doesn't have a stick.
Wagner has no. Oh, yep. Now he has one. Or looks like
Current defensive men's stick.
looks like his partner Mick Hennigan gave him his stick. A beautiful job there by Brandon McReynolds. Without a stick, just kind of lays out for it and gives up his body to really just. And he's checking guys on the board as they get the puck out. And now Wagner will quickly run over, grab his stick, and the Pointers successfully will kill off the penalty. So they go from 5 on 3 to just giving absolutely nothing as a shot on goal is gobbled up by the goaltender. But credit to the Pointers penalty kill there to have the wherewithal to see that Wagner was without a stick. Just give him one of your own and just get out there and start hitting people.
Oh yeah, well that was the thing.
That could have been a very disastrous few seconds with Wagner without a stick. And all credit there to the Pointers penalty kill there, just to really put their body on the line and shut this down.
Yeah, the right defenseman, number 2,
Mick Hennigan.
Hennigan gave away his stick got a stick from one of the other defensive men, and then we had that amazing penalty kill right there.
As Rue will try to go for a slap shot, try to go 5-hole, but a nice pad save there by Hector. And now fighting for it in the corner. Well, it looks like the Pointers have a little bit of energy back to them after successfully killing off a 5 on 3. And now if they hustle, they'll have a man advantage, but they can't. And now still fighting for it in the corner, and now Fader will just slap it into the zone. Rue will try to get it in the corner. And now behind him is Sincario. Now controlling it are the Yellow Jackets. Back to Gronrowski at the top. He'll do a bank pass, but that'll be intercepted by the Yellow Jackets, and on the way are Sincario. And now the Yellow Jackets will try to control it, and Fader will have to just flip it because he had somebody offsides. And now here comes Witherspoon on the attack, and almost a chance, and a delayed penalty coming here. Looks like they're going to get a fight's breaking out, and this may get a little ugly here. 16-11.
I'm honestly surprised that we saw it this early. I thought it was going to take a little bit more, late second, early third period, but
things are getting chippy, and looks like a Yellow Jacket will be heading to the penalty box. It's number 18, Troy McTavish. Or a little discussion to what is going on here.
one thing to note is before all that happened, one of the Yellow Jacket defensive men took out the goalie, and he was on his back like a turtle and didn't know what to do.
Really was very vulnerable in the moment, and Pointers were unable to capitalize. And like we said, he's really kind of been out of place all night, and still some discussion to what's going on both teams. Co-captain Brennan McReynolds discussing. It looks like both sides will have somebody in the, or no, both sides will not have someone in the penalty. It's just going to be, like we said, McTavish in the McTavish will be the guilty party. Man, this is taking a little bit of time.
Yeah. I do not know what they were discussing there, but they still have 4 guys on the ice.
Yeah, 5-on-4. Here.
Pointers really need to
Pointers got the
capitalize
power
on
play.
this
Definitely
one.
have to capitalize. Try to take control, and man, lazy pass there by David Hill. And so Pointers will try to get the offense set up here and try to regain a 2-point lead here. As the puck kind of skips behind, and now Hill will grab it and do a pass behind the net to McReynolds, who will try to clear things up. Back to Finstrom at the top. Now gets it to Hennigan. Back to Hennigan at the top. Hennigan over to Rue. Now to McReynolds behind the net, and a shot up. Oh, too high. Beautifully set up, though, as Hill was trying to go for his second of the day. Hennigan now with with a shot and an easy glove save by Hector. But not really a goalie screen down there to try to open up a lane, but now both sides will make a line change. And get some fresh legs on the ice for both sides. 15:27 to go, second period. Pointers are up 2-1 over UW Stout. And here comes the opening face-off, and won by the Pointers, and Brady Smith will get it over to Fletcher Anderson to Smith at the top, but once again, it's not very good passing of the puck here in the later stages. Pointers have about a minute left and fighting behind the net. The Yellow Jackets still playing aggressively and now setting up the offense are Anderson, but once again, they're just not great execution passing-wise, and GC once again, as just I say it, it's a pass that leaves the zone here.
Yeah, and that's not much more time left on this power play, so kind of need to get something going here.
You got to get something going, as now Sincario will have the puck, and he gets taken down. Witherspoon now with it. He'll get it up to the top to Anderson, who gets it over to Smith. Over to Anderson. Now at the top, a shot, and almost a goal. And going behind the net. Smith now with it. He'll get it over to Witherspoon. Witherspoon will try to go up top, and that'll go out of the zone. And Pointers will just try to get it, and now one-on-one chance here for the Yellow Jackets, and behind the net. Oh, what aggressive play there by the Yellow Jackets defenseman, and just sending it across the ice, and icing called. Just a reminder, listening or watching Pointers men's hockey here on SBTV and WWSB Stevens Point 90 FM. Pointers won last night's matchup 4-3. They're in another tight one here in KB Willett Arena, 2-1 here, 14:03 to go, second period action. Pointers win, they advance to the championship game of the WIAC. If the Yellow Jackets win, they force game 3. Pointers are trying to get the puck out of the offensive zone. Now try to get it to Fader and then quickly send it into the zone. And now the Yellow Jackets will have a 3-on-2 if they hustle. Now a pass to the slot, goes a shot up in front, and grabbing it is Wagner. Man, that looked dangerous there for a second. But able to corral it and really compose himself as Wagner, and Pointers will get a little bit of a breather. .13:37 to go, second period action. Face-off coming. And won by stuck underneath the referee's skate. And fighting for it is Polius. You don't see that often, that the puck gets stuck on the referee's skate.
And the ref didn't know what to do.
He was just kind of just like, what am I supposed to do? Yellow Jackets just trying to set the offense up here. Ooh, nice stick handling there. Fighting it for it behind the net. Can't find it. Now finding it. The Yellow Jackets Pointers just trying to corral the puck. And McReynolds will try to find it, and it gets into the hands of Andrew Polius. And man, that looked like a illegal hit, and instead Moline will just try to keep going. And now Tice up in the top. Now Moline fighting for it behind the net. He can hit the deck once again. And now it'll find its way to the stick of Stark. Stark will try to get things going here for the Yellow Jackets going up the ice. And with the stick in the lane ends the threat by Nicholas Amaradio. Finstrom with the puck, trying to outlet it up to Wilson Northey, but a turnover, and now the Yellow Jackets have the puck again. And the puck squirts out of the zone, and now the Yellow Jackets will corral it in their own defensive zone. Ooh, Amaradio looking to lay some hurt in if the Yellow Jacket player decided to try to go for it. Instead, the puck floats in front and another shot, and in front, ooh, a lot of traffic as it skips out of the zone. So great defensive play by the Pointers. Hitting the deck is some carry. Looked like just kind of fell down, not really a trip. And losing control of the puck, and now a 2-on-1 opportunity if they hustle. Not setting the offense up, and a pass to the slot, but nothing doing. Getting it to the top, and a swing and a miss by the Yellow Jackets player. That was number 24 for the Yellow Jackets, John Stompahar. John Stompahar with the swing and a miss.
Just looked like he went right over the puck with it.
Kind of like one of those instances when you're playing football and you catch a pass that's wide open, you're looking down the field, and all of a sudden you drop it.
Yeah.
Had a wide open shot and just couldn't get it. And hitting the deck is Mick Hennigan, and now controlling it is Amaradio, and he'll just try to flip it down the ice. Both sides playing pretty equal here as we approach the halfway point of the second period. And now the Pointers will go on the offensive as Nick Gonrowski will get things going as Smicario couldn't get stopped, and now Gonrowski will have to get it across, and a sloppy pass, and trying to dive for it was Anderson, and icing called on the Yellow Jackets. So Pointers will get a face-off in their offensive zone. 2-1, 10:36 to go in the second period. Pointers on top of the Yellow Jackets. And the face-off won and a tie-up and corralled behind the net by the Yellow Jackets. Intercepted by the Pointers. Nick Gonrowski now picked up by Hennigan, who tries to get it to his teammate Fletcher Anderson, but they lose control, and a check on the sideboard. Maybe a little bit of frustration there by Witherspoon.
Yeah, push the
shot
stick away
almost as Wagner was able to get a glove on it, and no trip call. Man, things are getting a little chippy here. As now Smith is fighting for it alongside the boards. Trying to get on the stick is Gonrowski, and man, they're just going at it. Was Brady Smith in the corner. Looked like he just really hit the deck, and both sides are playing a lot more physical. Trying to get out to Fletcher Anderson as he pokes it. And now the Yellow Jackets will get things going. Rue will try to keep it, and Wilson Northey tried to keep it into the zone, and a shot by the Pointers to maybe keep it in the play by Hummerstone. A big hit in the corner. Wilson Northey trying to deliver a stick, and now Stark is on the run. 1-on-4, so definitely don't have numbers, but he's still hustling down the ice and kicks it and trying to get it to Rue, but it'll hit the sideboards and it'll go out, or it'll stay in play.
Yeah, you can definitely tell these teams know that they need something to get this game going for either side.
Absolutely. For the Pointers, I mean, it gives you a 2-point cushion and allows you to play with a little bit more confidence. For Superior, they're right back in. They're in the game right now, but they're tie game, and it'll be anybody's game at that point. As Fader was fighting for the puck behind the net, and a swing and a miss, and the stick broke. And a 2-on-1 opportunity and a wide shot. That was by no fault of his own. Just the stick just snaps in two, and the Yellow Jackets the Pointers couldn't capitalize, as still the splinters of the stick are stuck on the ice. As an official is thinking about trying to clear it. He's going to wait for the action to get out of the way.
He does not want to get in the middle of this.
Now he will clear it. Just quickly get it over to the side where it won't be in the way. And a great block there by Mick Hennigan, stopping the slap shot as Moline could have gotten blindsided in a bad pass as it actually hits the splinters of the stick. And offsides is the call. And fighting, oh my, a takedown.
That is not going to be good for Superior.
No,
Not at all.
Austin Friesen taking down the Pointers. Oh man, I didn't see who was involved. It looked like Andrew Polias maybe. Any disciplinary action here? As that was very after the whistle was blown. So be interesting to see what the call is here.
Yeah, that was
Still deliberating. Looks like, I don't know. I wouldn't think they're going to call a major penalty on this, but
it was.
Yeah,
just a little minor 2-minute.
It isn't a major.
And we got 25.
Wow, they're going to hit Polias for it too. And obviously you can hear the displeasure with the Pointers fans. And it's just, you're trying to, there was probably a little bit of altercation
There was definitely a little altercation prior to the actual
There was something that must have initiated it, and that may have been a response by the Yellow Jackets, and that's what we see.
I don't know who it was, but they tried to get past this Yellow Jacket defenseman so they wouldn't get that icing call, I think.
So
and kind of tried to jump in front of him. Didn't work out in his favor, I would say.
So 4-on-4 here. With 7:48, offsides going, quick passing. Brady Smith trying to go 5-hole. The goaltender hit the deck, couldn't find it. Once again, now Gonrowski at the top has Anderson. Gonrowski trying to set the offense up. Andrew Polias for a late hit, they'll say. And a delayed penalty coming on the Yellow Jackets. Extracurricular, man, things are just getting chippy
Bates is going at it again.
Man,
from the Yellow Jackets. He is very angry.
So 4-on-3 looks like. As things are getting very chippy.
I mean, this is an intense game for both teams.
Right,
I mean,
it's for Superior, essentially your only chance at. They're gonna get 2 more, both sides, so 3-on-3, I think. And wow,
the crowd is yet again displeased with this call. Superior must have got a little bird into one of the refs' ears.
Looks like they're going to get actually a little 4-on-2, or excuse me, 4-on-3 action. 4-on-2 doesn't make sense. But it looked like with the fight at the end, there could have been potentially another call there, but I don't know.
I mean, they definitely got Colton Bates for the.
Bates has really been getting after guys all day, all evening, I should say.
I mean, like we just mentioned before, it's definitely got to be an emotional game.
It's emotional. Their only chance really to make NCAA tournament is you got to win the conference to get that automatic bid into the NCAA tournament. For the Pointers, they want to get the outright conference champions.
Yep.
So Witherspoon, he'll be slashing and try to set up his teammate, and that'll go absolutely nowhere, and the Pointers will have to reset. So regardless, the Pointers are going to have a power play, either 4-on-3 for a while or 5-on-4. As we were talking about how both sides need to play clean, And now Witherspoon with the puck. Here's a big chance for the Pointers to try to grab control of it again as a shot and another stick in the lane stops the threat from the Pointers. Hennigan will now get the puck and get it over to Fader at the top. Fader, the captain of the team, and getting it out of the zone are the Yellow Jackets. Wagner will get out of his goal. And Wagner needs to get back in his net as now the Pointers will try to get stuff going. Up the ice comes Omoradio. Fancy puck handling, tries to get over to Fader. Fader will try to get the offense set up, and a shot, and
he knocks the ghost off.
Lost his post. They lost the net, comes off the bearings. Definitely a chance as so they'll get the goal post back in its proper position, but very chippy second period for both sides.
The one thing I did notice about the goalies is Wagner for points. I mean, he is very comfortable down on their end right now.
Without question, he really has. There hasn't really been that much stuff for him to deal with this entire second period. It's all been on this end. Except for that point where the Pointers really killed off that 5-on-3.
Yeah.
Which that was a huge point in this game. Is there some discussion with the officials here?
More discussion going on. Doesn't really even look like the Pointers know what's going on.
Yeah, everybody's a little unsure of what is happening. As I think finally there's deliberation is done, and we'll get back to action here. As Finstrom lost it and unable to control it, and hustling down the ice are the Yellow Jackets. You got to get control of it, and now the Pointers finally do, and we'll get the offense set up here. Here comes Hill. Hill with a shot. Hit a backhand score for David Hill. What a play as he just beat the goaltender Hector on the side for his second goal of the game, as Hill was just racing down the ice, caught the defenders lacking, and puts it in the back of the net to put the Pointers up 3-1.
Hector is definitely a little uneasy now after that one.
Looks a little rattled here as both sides will be back to full strength. 5:46 to go in this second period. Pointers take a 2-score lead, 3-1. Opening face-off here and won by Rue, and now the Pointers will get things going once again. Try to get in their own zone. If they hustle, they have a chance, and the icing call.
I mean, one thing to mention is with that power play goal is what we need to see if we go to the national tournament. I mean, even in the championship.
Without question, seeing them score in an aspect of their game that they've really struggled with all season has been good to see. As face-off won by the Yellow Jackets, and now the Pointers will have a one-on-one. Sincurio has a chance to add to this lead. He'll try to go and score it. Oh no, just lost control of the puck. And good recovery by Hector, but had a chance to go had a chance for a breakaway score and couldn't control. And going up the ice and losing his stick is a defender, an icing call. And the Stevens Point student section giving it to the goaltender. Both sides, emotions are at a peak right now. And what a big goal for the Pointers, but a penalty against Evan Junker. So a chance for the Yellow Jackets to inch right back, answer back. But now slashing on Junker the call and clearing out of the zone. So a Pointers penalty, 8 kill, able to give themselves a little bit of a breather for the moment. And now the puck scoots free a little bit and controlling it in the corner now up the top to the Yellow Jackets. Oh man, I thought maybe they were gonna get offsides there. Good block there by Wagner to stop that shot. And now trapped in the corner are the Pointers and Yellow Jackets. Once again, this is maybe a smart play. Just keep it stuck in that corner.
Yep.
Don't let it get out. That
Run
wastes
that
the
time
opponent's
down.
penalty. The opponent's power play. Now setting the offense up are the Yellow Jackets. Get things going. Slap shot up front and a great pad save there by Wagner, setting it up again. Good recovery. And that shot goes high. Hennigan putting his body on the line as well. Bank pass over. Trying to get it. And getting it up front. Nice pass to the slot, but a good crouch block there by the Pointers. Allows that. And the puck skids back to center ice. And now the Yellow Jackets will have to set things up once again. Across the ice, approaching 30 seconds to go left in the power play for the Yellow Jackets. Big opportunity to try to get this back to a one-score game. Chris passing now, pass to the slot, and oh, maybe a little too much mustard on that pass as he was unable to corral it. And now the Yellow Jackets have a chance, but Pointers lose it, and it stays in the zone. And now a chance, final 15 seconds left. Pass up front, but a great block, and covering it up is Wagner. So great play there by Wagner. 3:22 to go in this second period. Pointers up 3-1 on the Yellow Jackets here in the game 2 of the semifinal round. Pointers lead the series 1-0. And a win would put them into the championship game against either Eau Claire or River Falls. Face-off coming, 12 seconds left on the Yellow Jackets power play, and the face-off won by the Yellow Jackets as the puck exit the zone. And now fighting for it at the top is Tyler German, trying to get at it. And now the Pointers have it as the puck is still free, and the Pointers and Yellow Jackets are both at full strength and can't get the puck out of the zone. And now quickly outletting it up to Fletcher Anderson. Anderson got a one-on-one chance if he goes quick, and a pad save by Hector. Anderson, now the puck behind the net. Yellow Jackets trying to set stuff up as it'll exit out of the zone, and the Pointers will have to get things going once more. But, a score. What a beautiful setup by the Yellow Jackets. A big time response as Wagner was just not open, or he was just not
right
set
over his shoulder.
Right over his shoulder, and this is back to a one-score game. So Yellow Jackets unable to do anything with the power play, but instantly answer and make this a one-score game once again. So, man, this team it's a resilient team.
Yes.
The Yellow Jackets, they're not too afraid to, they don't panic down by 2. They know that they have the capability to come back, but now it's big. This is a big 2.5 minutes here for the Pointers to try to regain some momentum. This is pretty similar to how the first period ended. The Pointers were up 2-0, and Yellow Jackets able to put one in the back of the net, and now things kind of shift in favor of the Yellow Jackets when it comes to momentum. Now Hennigan at the top will try to flip it out into the zone, and now down in the offensive zone are the Pointers. Finstrom fighting for it along with Hummerstone up at the top. Flipping it across the boards. Now McReynolds with it, and they can't grab it, and Stark has got it, and he's going to push it for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, I don't think we would have saw that goal if the players would have, or the Pointers would have played that try not to get iced there, but just Yellow Jackets got a little edge of it, and
the
it was all
defense for the
theirs.
Pointers really wasn't, I don't want to say it wasn't good by any means, and having a great job by Brady Smith to hustle down the ice, and it now essentially ended that threat there by the Yellow Jackets. 1:17 to go in the second period. 3-2 game. Pointers on top of the Yellow Jackets as the puck will get back to center ice, and now the Yellow Jackets will try to get things going offensively once again. Jordan Fader now disrupting everything as we get close to a minute, as we are at a minute, and here come the pointers here at the top. Here comes Nick Gonrowski. Brady Smith had his stick stuck, and now he's trying to go 5-hole, and he loses and goes straight into the goaltender's net. Ooh. Man, this has been a pretty tightly contested past 2 minutes here. Second time in this period the net has come off its bearings. But two very, very good teams are playing in this one, and we're fortunate to have another very good game here. We have another period after this one. 52 seconds left in the second period, as Pointers are going to try to score one more time before they hit the second intermission, and just dumping into the zone. Big hit on the side as they just entering it and not looking for it, and a delayed, or no delayed penalty. Offsides was the call, and now here comes a shot and an easy block by the Yellow Jackets. Fader trying to get it, and he loses control of it. Now can't find it. Now over to Pulias. Behind the net come the Yellow Jackets. There's just a lot of black jerseys in the same spot as Hennigan really could have laid out a guy, but chose wisely. 13 seconds left in the first period, or excuse me, second period. 3-2 Pointers just trying to maybe take this one to the second intermission. There's no, they're going to try to get things going. And now it'll get to the second intermission as another very, very entertaining period between these two teams. We're in the same spot we were yesterday with a score of 3-2 going into the second intermission. Don't go away. We're going to have a great finish to this one here on SPTV and 90 FM. And a welcome back here to Pointers hockey action here in the semifinal round of the WIAC Men's Ice Hockey Tournament. You're listening to the game here on SBTV and WWSP Stevens Point 90 FM. Exciting second period here, Jack. And we're right back where we were yesterday. Fast forward rewind 24 hours ago. We had a 3-2 game heading into the third period, and I want to just get some perspective from you. What do the Pointers have to do to really pull this one out and get themselves going to championship Saturday?
I mean, I think, like I've said since the beginning, I think the penalties are really what kills the game here for us. So if we stay out of those, I think we're good. And then also making our power plays worth it, scoring on those power plays when we get them.
This is maybe the most, I don't want to say desperate, but this will be the most, I'm trying to word it correctly. This will be the most action-packed period of hockey for both sides right now.
Yeah.
One team is just fighting to stay alive for their season's sake, and one is trying to advance to the championship game. It really doesn't get much better than that. This is an all or nothing period, really, for both sides, as we are getting closer and closer to the opening faceoff of the third period here in KB Willett Arena. Pointers up 3-2, and they lead the shot department in favor of by 5 with a 20-15 lead on that aspect. So closing ground are, I think the Pointers doubled up the Yellow Jackets in the first period, and then closing the ground in that second period, although it seemed that the Pointers spent more of the time in their offensive zone than the Yellow Jackets did. The Pointers also did fight off a 5-on-3 power play for the Yellow Jackets, and that was a big time in the game. And like we said, the next goal is going to be the biggest one of the night for both sides. I feel like that applies to this next one as well, because I don't want to say going up by 2 in the second period makes a sense of urgency for a side, but it definitely makes things more difficult when you're down by 2 in the closing stages, and that panic does start to seep in.
Oh, yeah. You're starting to rush more. You're starting to make mistakes more at that point. I guess one thing that's interesting to me that I would note, yesterday, I think coming into the third period, I think Pointers had like 29 shots, and I think Superior had maybe 16, maybe 19. I don't think that they're this close shot count-wise, and I think he really shows that right now we're...
So the Pointers have a 2-period streak of getting a penalty in the first 10 seconds. Hopefully that changes here.
Yeah, let's hope not to see that again. And
so here we go.
Get ready for puck drop.
Third period. And we are underway here with a face-off won by the Yellow Jackets, and now the Pointers will try to corral it on the bench side of the boards. Now squirting free and trying to corral it are the Pointers. Now up the sideboards, now pass along the ice. Here come the Yellow Jackets on the offense, but a poke check by the Pointers, and now Sincurio will have it, and he outlets it up to Fader, the captain. A chance for the Pointers to get on numbers. Now Fader with a shot in the lane, and a stick ends the threat, and checking into the game for the Pointers is Mick Hennigan, and now Fader will get the offense going, and a shot, and oh, a little bit uneasy on that save by the goaltender, but nonetheless, we're going here. Pointers still up by that one, 3-2 here after the first minute in the period, and now the Yellow Jackets on the offensive, and fighting for it in the corner is Mick Hennigan, and now Pulias fighting for it now. The puck behind the net. Luis still fighting for it off his skate, and now he'll try to get it to a teammate, and he'll try to kick it up ice as David Hill looking for a Hattie. And if he can get one more tonight, and now the puck will find its way to a Yellow Jacket stick here. So some sporadic passing here early in this game. I don't even know if that's a word, but not accurate passing by both sides, as both teams are really struggling to keep the puck on their stick. And man, Evan Junker just about hit the deck there, and the Pointers could have lost the control of the puck in their offensive zone. Now Tice will just toss it right down to behind the net, and the Pointers are still fighting for it as Finstrom will now get it, and he'll shoot, and an easy glove save by the goaltender.
One thing to notice, I mean, I'm seeing it. I don't know if other people are or if you are, but looks like everyone's a little uneasy on the skates right now. I don't know if it's the ice condition or.
Well, it is fresh.
Yeah.
Fresh ice, maybe a little bit slippery. So we got to get everything carved up, and eventually they'll get control of it as the Pointers win the faceoff and coming behind the net. A chance at a wrister, and that wasn't controlled. And a good poke check there by Brady Smith gets the puck back into the offensive zone for the Pointers. Now hitting the deck, and then Fletcher Anderson lost control of it, and the Yellow Jackets just get it out. Brady Smith now corrals it and gets it over to his teammate Gonrowski. He'll try to get the offense set. Tries to get it up to Tyler German, instead just flips it into the zone, and now Fletcher Anderson grabs it. He'll kick it over to Witherspoon, who checked in the game for the Pointers, and now fighting for it was Sincario. Now the Yellow Jackets on the attack. Coming up the ice, that pass intercepted by Hennigan, and now Fader will get it and kick it over to Sincario. Sincario will take a shot, and that hits off the wrist pad of the goaltender and went straight up and goes out of play. 17:10 to go here in the final, hopefully the final period of this game.
No penalties this time?
3-2, yeah, no penalties in the first 10 seconds there, so that streak is broken. Rue gets ready for the face-off, and they tie up, and the Yellow Jackets come away with it, and now we'll go up the ice. But a sloppy pass fortunately finds its way back into a stick of another Yellow Jacket. Now going up the ice, here we go. And a chance on goal, and just slamming into the side. Good closing defense by the Pointers. And now the Pointers nab control of it as Rue will try to get the offense set up. Now from behind the net, Rue will just pass it to his teammate Hennigan. We'll try to get things going here. Still, like you said, maybe things are a little slippery from just getting a fresh coat of ice in between periods, and both teams are really hitting the deck, and now going up, trying to make a quick outlet pass to David Hill. And Hill, like we said, looking for his hat trick. Had one in the first, had one in the second. And going up in the air, looking like maybe trying to go for a field goal there for the Yellow Jackets. And here's some danger here now on the attack, looking to try to get out to get a slot pass to Stark. And they
caught it with the edge of his stick.
Going. Here come the Pointers on the attack. Here goes Hill, another shot that hits the pad of the goaltender Hector. Hitting the deck is Moline, and now it finds its way to Stark, who will outlet pass, and falling down again. Man, it seems like that one area in particular,
right in center,
is really causing a lot of problems for both sides as it gets it passed up to Pluias, who will do a quick kind of just tap it in and nothing doing as Hector makes the save, and now a chance for 2-on-2 if they work, and they don't, and they'll pass it behind the net, and the Yellow Jackets will try to set stuff up, but Gonrowski will get behind there and try to slow things down. And trying to get things going are the Pointers, and they gobbling it up is Wagner. 15:09 to go in the third period. Pointers up 3-2 here in the second semifinal game. Yesterday, Pointers were on top, finished victorious, winning 4-3. Pointers are on top right now, 3-2. And now with the puck, Omoradio now tries to get it up to Tyler German, trying to get it over to Mick Hennigan. Like we said, the next goal for either side is going to be a huge one. And so far, a clean period, no penalties by either side, icing call. And so the Pointers will have a face-off in their offensive zone. So
with the way they're playing right now, both teams, I have a feeling that the coaches maybe had a talk with each team.
yeah, that was point of emphasis in the second intermission without question. As a face-off won by the Pointers and going around the boards, but intercepted by the Yellow Jackets and just poking it out of the way is the goaltender Hector. Behind the net, and now it gets to Hennigan, but it gets out of the zone, so now the Pointers will have to get the offense set up again. Here comes German, he comes up the ice, he's trying to go strong, and an easy glove save by the goaltender. 14:23 to go in this final period of regulation. That's a better way of saying it, not the final period of regulation. As the Pointers are on top by one. And a chance to try to add to it with a face-off in their offensive zone. Rue will lose the face-off, and the Yellow Jackets will try to clear it, and Junker does a good job to keep it in the offensive zone. And here comes Fader. Fader now with it. He'll try to kick it off the skate. Now some passing. Nobody can really take control of the puck, and now Fader has it once again. He'll kick it back, and now the Pointers try to get the offense set up. A just lazy slap by Carter Rua now. The Pointers will have to get things going again. That's Brett Hummerstone. A slap into and a shot close to the head, and now Evan Junker will take a seat on the bench and make a quick change as Brady Smith checks in for the Pointers. Across the ice goes the Yellow Jackets, and now trying to set up. Easy stick save by Wagner. Oh, past the slot. That was dangerous there. As taking a seat is Omoradio. He was gassed, and now here comes Brady Smith looking for his goal, and he couldn't find it. Great offensive attack there by Smith. But Hector got the best of him on that instance, and now Moline will try to get things going. Moline gets it shot back to himself. Here comes Smith, and he lays out the Yellow Jacket defender as the puck exits the zone, and hitting the deck is Gonrowski. And the Pointers will try to get the puck, and if they hustle, they have a chance to go here. Pointers, here they come. A shot in. That one's too wide. Not a great time to do a line change by the Yellow Jackets, but I thought that could have been an icing call, a chance for the Pointers here. Now trying to get it across ice to David Hill, looking for that Hattie. And he'll take a shot, and that one goes over the goaltender's head. And now Mick Hennigan will try to get it over to Jake Tice, and a bank pass by the Yellow Jacket player will now keeps the puck in the Pointers zone, and a chance up front, and the goaltender's just down on his legs, really had no idea where the puck was. There was a golden opportunity for the Pointers, and the Yellow Jackets now come away with it. Finstrom fighting for it, and doing some poke checking behind the boards there as losing control of it. Noah Finstrom, great job, really applying pressure against, and now a chance, and big time hit there by the Yellow Jackets as they disrupt that Pointers offensive threat. And now here comes another one. German up the race. Here we go, and a shot put up defender in the lane. So nothing doing. Here come the Pointers as they flip it back into the zone, and still fighting for it here in the offensive zone. And now here comes Hennigan at the top, gets it over to Fletcher Anderson. Anderson with a shot, and too wide. He had a good look at it as the puck exits out of the zone. And here come the Yellow Jackets, and hitting the deck is Evan Junker. Fletcher Anderson just loops it into the defensive zone, or offensive zone, and we're gonna get a line change. Here we go, flipping it up the ice, and icing is the call. 10:56 to go. Man, this period has gone by kind of quickly here, partner. Anything stick out to you?
Not really. I mean, would have thought the ice would have been wore in by now, but it still seems like everyone's a little.
Everybody's still slipping all over the place.
I mean, even Hector was
Absolutely,
on
yeah.
his
Still
back a
falling
little
down
bit.
a bit. 10:56 to go. Face-off won by Superior, and a shot, and that one's too wide. Either it was a shot or a saucer pass there, and losing it. Still hitting the deck, man. Just like you said, that exact spot close to center ice. Both sides seem to be falling down. Brady Smith trying to hit the puck out of midair, and now the Pointers will try to get it behind the net with Gromrowski. 10:30 to go here in the third period. Pointers up by 1 here and trying to add to it, and the pass to the slot, but nothing doing. And here's a chance here with a wraparound and trying to score, but could not get it. The goaltender was completely out of place, and Yellow Jacket defender just kind of snuck into the net and tried to give something. And here we go. Pointers, if they hustle, get a 3-on-3 here. Here comes Moline coming up the ice. A chance to the slot and a stick in the lane as Pulilas just couldn't get a good pass. And now the Pointers will try to set things up, but unfortunately hits his own player. And there's just a lot of traffic in front of the net right now. And just taking him down. Oh my goodness. As Polias is still going down and just going down, delayed penalty. And we're going to see what everything's about here.
Looked like stick got caught in who was that?
Are they going to hit Polias with one as well?
25 Pointers. He's the one who had the big check.
He had the big
late
5-minute major penalty.
Ticket number 515740.
Almost looked like the Yellow Jacket stick was stuck somewhere in his pad, somewhere he just couldn't get it out.
Yeah, so just a stoppage in play, no penalty. And things will get back to action here as the Pointers try to set things up as Tice took another shot at goal, but a pad save by the goaltender.
Emotions are definitely running high as we're in the last
question.
10 minutes of this game.
9:21 to go, Pointers up by 1. This is a important 5-minute stretch here for the Yellow Jackets to try to draw close to this one, because if you can't get it to a tied game with close to 4 minutes remaining, you got to wonder if they're going to try to add that extra attacker and get pulled a goaltender. Obviously, you'd wait a little later in the game to do that, but you want to add. And now Hector will just stop it and try to keeping it into the zone was Junker. And going up and over. Not really an intended hit, so no penalty called. Multiple times tonight that Hector has gone out of the net to hand the puck off to his teammate, and it's been a little bit dangerous if he's not really getting back in there very quickly, as McGrounds will go quickly up the ice, and now the Pointers will fight for it. German will go behind the net. German trying to set the offense up, and Smith was at the top kind of waiting for the puck to get to him. And now the puck exits the zone. Here comes Stark, one-on-one. Oh, what a save by Wagner. Ooh, this was right about this time last night that Stark made a goal. That really forced the Pointers to kind of start playing with a little bit more urgency defensively. But man, that was a big time save by Wagner, coming in clutch like he did last night in the later stages of that one.
Oh yeah.
Both goaltenders have been playing well in this one, well enough to keep both of them in this, Hector and Wagner. Here comes the face-off, won by the Yellow Jackets. A quick snap and a stick in the lane. And here come the Pointers on the rush. Rue will get it over to Fader. Maybe a quick snapshot and pass intercepted by the Yellow Jackets. 8 minutes to go here. Here comes Stark. Just flip it into the zone, and now Wagner will get out of his net and just poke it to Fader. Fader trying to get the offense set. He'll flip it across the boards and hit the deck, loses control. And now the Yellow Jackets will try to get things set. Going up the ice and now behind the net. Here come the Pointers trying to close this one out, trying to extend this lead. Now Rue has it, and Rue's got nowhere to go. Didn't really see that he had the defender right on him, and now the Yellow Jackets have control and just flip it back into their zone. And Rowski will pick up the puck and now try to get things going. This is really dangerous here. And as Wagner just kind of tried to get back, as Gonrowski got a broken stick and is playing without a stick. So Pointers really got to get this one out of the zone, as nobody can hit the deck. And here we go, a 2-on-2 opportunity if the Pointers go. Hill looking for his 3rd goal of the night. Gets it. Oh, a nice setup to Moline, but couldn't convert it. And flipping it into the zone and just covering it up very wisely is Wagner. And a little hit there at the end of it all. And broken stick there.
Thought Profit was going for the goalie.
Looked like it going down.
Kind of gave him a little push there.
Souvenir. Just souvenir for the dumpster, actually. 6:50 to go in this one. Pointers win. They're heading to championship Saturday next weekend against either Eau Claire or River Falls. Superior are able to come back and win this one. They'll force a game 3. Pointers looking to try to close this one out here. And here we go, a chance. Here's Finstrom, a shot and a pad save. Now the puck's still dancing out in front. Now McReynolds will have it. Now quickly fired behind the net. And now Finstrom's still fighting for it in the corner. Here come the Yellow Jackets, and now the Pointers will take control of it. Now here comes Finstrom at the top. He'll pass it to the slot, nothing doing. Now Hennigan has it. Hennigan with a lazy shot, stick in the lane, and fighting for it up front is Tice.
Right in front
Everything
of the
going,
goalie.
everything in front, and the goaltender will just nab it.
Looked like Hector was having a tough time locating the puck
There's
there.
so many bodies in front of him, just really couldn't find it. So both sides will make a line change, get some fresh legs are the key to this point in the game, because you're going to be tired, and there's only 6 minutes and 12 seconds, which is still a lot of time left, but we've been seeing this period has been going by pretty fast, and Pointers trying to close this one out as Junker will just get it over to Hummerstone. Now Hummerstone has it once again. He'll pass it over to German. He'll just dump it behind the net, and Hector will come out and try to get it to his teammates. And now the Pointers will have it in offensive zone with the German up at the top. German doing some fancy stick moving. Here comes a shot by the Pointers with a stick in the lane. That was Hummerstone with the shot. Here come the Yellow Jackets. Coming behind the net, past the slot. Oh, well done, but no, and executed, and calling out a big hit could have came to Witherspoon, but they were able to call it out. Smith fighting for it, good check on the boards, and here come the Pointers trying to get offense set. Smith trapped behind the net. Instead, he will pass it over to his teammate Hummerstone, and the Pointers will now get the offense set. Intercepted pass here by the Yellow Jackets, and now here come Superior. Fake the shot, now sets it up to the slot, trying to get a little dribbler in front of the goaltender. That's something they scored on yesterday. And here comes Fader, but a pass will go out of play. They're able to get the puck to a fan, an empty fan, and here we go. This is a big time face-off here between Polias, as he's able to get a tie-up and a quick shot there. Man, it doesn't really seem like something you should do, as time is precious at this point in the game. You don't want to lose any second you have. Oh, as a puck heads straight up here and hits a member of the media staff. Oof. Man, hope he's all right. That seemed like a hectic play.
I mean, that puck definitely came up here pretty quick.
Came up quick. Face-off won by the Pointers, and now fighting for it in their zone. Here comes Superior. Now they have it as they get up. And he's all right, so we could say a round of applause by the Pointers faithful. And now we're back in action. 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the third period. Pointers up 3-2. Trying to close this one out as the puck exits the zone. Go Pointers action, some quick passing and out of play there goes the puck. 4:02 to go. Pointers are up by 1. Here the broadcast on SPTV and WWSP Stevens Point 90 FM. I don't want to say that Superior, as the Pointers tie up the face-off, Superior needs to start playing with a little bit more injury, with a little bit more, what am I trying to say?
Energy.
Energy, yeah. It just seems like they're just kind of almost
Need
out of
more
it a bit.
drive to this.
Need to
Nothing's
show-
really happening with either team. I mean, it's just pretty good back and forth. I mean,
If you're the Pointers, obviously you want to score to try to close this one out, but also a main goal is to try to kind of kill the clock in a sense with just 3 minutes left as the puck exits the zone, as Junker is fighting for it, and a good job by him to just poke it back into the offensive zone. So we're getting to 2 minutes here as the Yellow Jackets will just flip it, and unable to grab it was Hummerstone, and now they'll just get the offense set. But this is like a scenario as well that you got to think, like, yes, you want to score, but also this clock needs to just run. As,
right in the
a
chest.
chest pass save. Great job by Hector. So
no,
like,
yeah, it's definitely.
if the shot's there, take it. But if it's not, just pass it, find an open guy, kill
Yeah.
this clock.
Definitely just want to run this clock down. I mean, I don't want to jinx anything, but I mean, there's not much time left for either of the teams to score, and
Really, there isn't, and a timeout's going to be called by Superior. We'll keep it here. But sense of urgency is what I'm trying to get at here for Superior. You'd think they would be playing with that with only about 3 minutes and 1 second left in regulation.
yeah,
At this point, we're talking more of they want to try to tie this one up, this up, and take it to overtime. But really, they just have not been setting up offense to. They haven't been setting themselves up offensively to really score and
Yeah.
to pose a threat. Wagner has just been owning the crease this entire third period.
yeah, Wagner has definitely been.
Sorry, we have a little bit of technical difficulties there. Back in, but 3:01 here left in this final period in regulation. Pointers are up by 1 and trying to punch their ticket to the championship game next weekend. Face-off coming, won by the Pointers, and thinking about a quick snap was Junker, but instead the Pointers will wisely just try to set up a better shot. Behind the net goes Anderson, and now the Yellow Jackets grab control. Getting to that territory with about 2 minutes, a minute and a half, where if Superior isn't able to score, what point do they consider pulling their goaltender as offsides against Superior? So face-off coming at center ice. Is there a specific time you would say that Superior should pull their goaltender if they have not scored?
I want to say 2 minutes. I want to say less than 2 minutes, but honestly, I mean, it's really just I feel like it would definitely be a feel thing, how everyone's feeling on the ice, owning the puck.
Someone's
As we see a
without
little scuffle there.
someone's without a stick there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can't quite figure who.
I'm not seeing either team without one, but it could be mistaken. Huh.
Yeah. So we're around getting closer to 2 minutes here. As now the pointers are getting Wagner pointing up, looking for an icing call, and he gets it. 2:04 to go in the final period in regulation. Pointers up 3-2. Like we said, with a win here would win the semifinal series as the Yellow Jackets win this. As they're about 2 minutes here, and you'd think if once they get the puck out of their defensive zone, they're gonna pull their goaltender and get the
Yeah, I think that would be the smart
final
move.
attacker.
But
This is a smart play here by the Pointers. Just keep this in the corner, kill that clock, and here we go. Hennigan with a shot and a glove save by Hector. Now this is just a formality of once the puck gets out of the defensive zone, they're gonna pull him.
Yellow Jackets are really just trying to get the puck down to their offensive zone and definitely get that goalie out of there so they can get that extra man.
Wagner's getting down there already practicing for the situation. Comes the face-off. This is a big face-offs. And the Pointers able to win this one. Here comes a shot and a chest pad save. So every time the Pointers win a face-off, you got to think. I like the strategy of the quick shots, but you also got to have the wherewithal. You got to kill this clock.
Yeah, I think it's just more of the they want that cushion before
they want to just put this one away and not have to worry about it. As the puck exits, and now they'll pull the goaltender.
Finally pulling the goalie.
About 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. Pointers are going to try to get a empty netter if they can. Look. An extra attacker, so 6-on-5 here for the Yellow Jackets, and a shot goes wide. Here come the Pointers, and losing control of the puck, and now on the attack come the Yellow Jackets. Past the slot behind the net, and the Pointers now escape and getting it out, and too wide for the empty netter, and icing called. 57 seconds left here in this one.
It is not looking good for Superior right now.
No, a little bit of urgency, but this is dramatic time here for the Pointers. Got 57 seconds left. If you're able to shut this down, you can go to the championship game here. So the fans are getting ready and on their feet here in KB Willett Arena. Face-off won by the Yellow Jackets and can't control the puck. And now finally controlling the puck is Wilson Northey, trying to flip it out of the zone and going down on the ground.
Superior just can't really get that good control of the puck right
now.
Oh,
that was dangerous, right in front of the goaltender Wagner, just trying to set the offense up. Here come the Yellow Jackets. And a shot up top, setting things up, taking their time. Here come the Pointers, 30 seconds left, approaching 30 seconds left. Here we are, 30 seconds left, stick in the lane, and here comes, and almost, and no. Empty netter, and it goes right in front of the goal, but nothing. 22 seconds left here as the drama continues. Another defensive zone face-off coming for the Pointers. This is a case where you just win it and you try to kill the clock now with just seconds remaining.
Just hold control of that puck. And
we saw a smart play yesterday by McReynolds as once he won the face-off where he tied it up, just fell on the puck. To see something, maybe the Pointers try to do something like that, is they'll just flip it out of the zone and Fader will try to get it out. And here goes the puck out of the zone, and they're gonna get another icing call on the Pointers.
I think something good to note now is this third period we haven't had any penalties.
We have not. No penalties in the final period of regulation so far, but this is 13.3 crucial seconds of Pointers hockey. can hold off for the final 13 seconds as a quick snap by the Yellow Jackets as the puck exits the zone and in front of Wagner, just trying to cover it up. He lost the glove. And they're going to stop the clock with 1.4 seconds left as Wagner will be allowed to get his mitt one more time. So time to just, this is the same scenario as we saw yesterday, as McReynolds just tapped the puck and just falls on it. This is the kind of scenario where the Pointers are going to have to do the same thing, or the Yellow Jackets, this is a win the face-off and a slap shot and hope for a goal.
I wonder what all the discussion is about. I wonder if one of the Yellow Jackets took it off on purpose, or if
I think there's
someone just got run into it.
Look at how Stevens Point's setting up defensively. They're just piling up all their defenders in one area as Rue wins the faceoff. Here comes the shot, and it's in the lane, and that'll do it. The Pointers win it, and they will move on to the championship game this next weekend, where they will host either Eau Claire or River Falls for the WIAC championship. Man, a stressful final seconds.
Superior is a little angry. Someone broke their stick right in center ice here.
Yeah, man, what
it's definitely a disappointment for
two
them.
Straight amazing games between these two teams. For one side, celebration as they move on to the championship game. For the other, the realization that in all likelihood their season has come to an end. But let's give the Yellow Jackets some credit. They played some very, very good hockey these past two games. But
they did. I mean, they did their best. They tried pushing it. It just didn't work out for them this time.
On Saturday, March 5th at 7 p.m.
So they will say that the WIAC Marshall Cup Championship game will be held next weekend here in KB Willett Arena at 7 o'clock. So make sure you guys tune in here once again, 90 at WWSP 90 FM, and here on SPTV's YouTube channel, the championship game here. So if you have a chance, come here, get loud, cheer your Pointers on. But a great game. Both sides have played just tremendous hockey. The Pointers just continuing their hot streak. They now improve to 21-5-1 on the season, and will now move on in the championship game, like we said, against either River Falls or Eau Claire. Well, this has been a fun one, partner. Hopefully we'll get to see another good one next weekend.
Oh yeah, I'm hoping I can make it next weekend.
Hoping you can make it. So we thank you all so much for watching. It's been an exciting two-game stretch as UW Eau Claire is up. It looks like they have moved on and beaten River Falls 3-1, and they will now head up to KB Willett Arena. So the championship game of the WIAC tournament will be between the Stevens Point Pointers and the UW Eau Claire Blue Golds. So make sure you all tune in next weekend and get some more Pointers action as the Pointers will take on the Blue Golds. I'm Will Haroldson. Alongside me is Jack Zenil, Ryan Kreft on the camera. We thank you all for watching, and we will see you next